This is Shelley Kraft. We're coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the Marcum MicroCap Conference 2014 here in New York. I have with me Dennis Calvert of BioLargo. It's a publicly traded company, symbol BLGO. Welcome back to SNNLive.
Great to be here, Shelley. Thanks.
It's good to have you. Let's get an overview of BioLargo, and then we'll go deeper into it.
Great. BioLargo is a science company that features a host of iodine technologies that focuses in on advanced water treatment, consumer products, and healthcare products.
So what's new?
There's a lot new. I appreciate
Tell me, you only have half an hour. No, just
I know. Well, the quick version, we've done a couple of announcements. The first is that just last week, we received our national stocking numbers for the products that we're selling to the United States military. And the significance is we've done, I don't know, 7 or 8 orders, and they're growing. But the real key is it's like the ripple before the wave, because it puts us into the system that now qualifies us as a vendor to the entire GSA and Veterans Administration buying group throughout the world, which is government and quasi-government agencies, including all the subcontractors. So we're finding traction, you know, that's nice. So we're excited about that. The other thing is that about 2 weeks ago we announced that we'd received some additional validation work for the advanced oxidation system, our water filter from the University of Alberta, in which we were able to verify the same replicate data on performance for actual client waters. So that's a big deal. As a result of that work, we've been picked up by the university's Department of Agriculture to expand the work to include the advanced oxidation system for oil and gas and now agriculture. We've brought in our...
Now let's talk about the agriculture for a minute, because that could be huge.
Well, yeah, in fact, if you look at the water industry, about 70% of the water throughout the world is used in agriculture. And so now we're hitting 2 sweet spots, right? 2 sweet spots.
Okay, so we're talking about runoff and pesticides, etc. I mean, just clarify that.
That's right, yeah. Right, so remember our advanced oxidation system dismantles contaminants. So that's through advanced oxidation. It reacts to break them down, instantaneous in a continuous flow device at very low cost and very high speed. So 10 times the cost, 10 times the speed, 1/20th the cost is a dramatic scientific breakthrough. So now, through the Department of Agriculture, we're focused on how to deploy that technology in very specific uses in agriculture, which includes runoff, it includes the residuals from pesticides and things like that. We can dismantle those in the flow of water. So, yeah, it's pretty exciting.
So between oil and gas, agriculture, what's the next target?
Well, remember the invention, we really want to stress that. The invention actually can touch every segment of the water industry around the globe. And so when we think about the commercial opportunities, we're doing the heavy lifting now to validate its efficacy and its scalability and refinement for specific contaminants. But over time, we'll start picking off all these various markets. In fact, that's really the meat of our relationship with the University of Alberta, is to exploit that expansive global, international technology opportunity.
So Dennis, let me ask you, the future is bright, it sounds like. Tell me what 2015, 2016, if you would.
Thank you, Shelley. I will do that. The way we think about our commercial success, we believe success is inevitable. It's a critical component. So the timing then is really focused on getting through this pilot phase so that we have the data to support the licensing and selling proposition to the industry. So we believe that the whole cycle will start with about a 6 to 12, maybe as much as 18-month benchmarking, but we'd like to accelerate it, and the work will continue for a period of probably 4 years that will include all these various segments of the industry, so that where we have commercial opportunities. So 6 to 12, maybe 18, we should see substantial commercial opportunities start to unfold for us.
You know, I want to go back to the military for a minute, because we kind of glossed over it a little bit, but I think it's a very important, significant development, because once you get on, it takes the system. When you're in the system, now anybody anywhere in the military can purchase it using your SKU number. And it's not even, it happens, right?
It's not even just the military, Shelley. That, you know, what it represents is you're now a buying group. Your inventory, your product is listed in the catalog for online purchasing throughout the globe, which includes contractors, all the State Department, all the quasi-government agencies, EPA, all of these groups have the ability to now purchase those products.
But what else is competitive to you in that catalog? That's really the question.
Yeah, well, in fact, we've got a few products listed, and we suspect that over time we'll have a chance to really broaden the scope to include our entire menu. So we start smaller and we get bigger over time. Now we're in the system. Now we can add an additional product. And you also still have to do some marketing. So you got to get the product out to the buyer so they know you're there. So it's still not easy.
But validation.
Validation and the opportunity is so vast.
I mean,
so eventually, right, eventually we'll find our way into some really meaningful sales in that channel. So
let's get your website out to the folks.
Sure. The website is BioLargo.com and BioLargoWater.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Calvert, BioLargo, publicly traded company, and the symbol is BLGO. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNNLive. We're at the Marcum MicroCap Conference 2014 right here in New York. Thanks, Dennis. Great to see you.
Shelley, thank you.
As always.
Yep.
Thank you.